This convocation builds on yesterday's commencement at the Marriott Center. We aim to highlight students and their achievements, with today's participants chosen and mentored to represent the diverse work of our two academic areas. The program will proceed as follows. Art major Emily White Tousley will present Artfully Traversing the Unknown. Next, we'll hear from animation major Diego Quintanilla Mesa, who will present Keyframes of My Life. Anna Judd Shepard, a music education major with a K-12 instrumental emphasis, will then perform Nocturne in G-flat major by Pius Chung. Following the musical performance, we'll hear from industrial design major Clara Swenson, who will present on community and camaraderie. Lastly, art major Elizabeth Windsor will present Making Art and Building Community. We'll proceed to that point in the program. We'll now hear from Emily.
My name is Emily White Tousley, and I am graduating from the BFA and teaching licensure programs in art. In these programs, it has been a humbling privilege to study art with inspiring and exceptional artist colleagues and some of the most brilliant and kind-hearted professors on God's green earth. I'd like to begin by identifying one of the greatest challenges to our personal and collective growth, and that is certainty. The world today is flooded with information and expertly configured to confirm our biases and resolutions. Such a terrific abundance of answers threatens to drown out our questions. There is a coziness in feeling sure of ourselves, but it comes at a price. Voltaire famously said, "Doubt is an uncomfortable condition, but certainty is a ridiculous one." Certainty is the warm, sugary comfort of a static state, of a plateau. Doubt is indeed uncomfortable, but the scriptures warn us about what happens when we think we know everything. 2 Nephi chapter 28, verse 30 says, "For unto him that receiveth wisdom I will give more. And from them that say, we have enough, from them shall be taken away even that which they have." Relinquishing comfort and acknowledging the limits of our current knowledge is the only way to become more than we are. Art can be a powerful counterpoint to the stagnancy of certainty, as it creates space for both the artist and the audience to engage with the unknown. To make art is to confront the unknown. It is an act of faith. Hebrews chapter 11, verse 1 says, "Faith is the substance of things hoped for." Every artist in this room has likely sat before some substance and hoped a great deal. Studying art here at BYU for the past few years has taught me to greet uncertainty like a friend, or at least like an only slightly annoying coworker. One of the many materials I've explored is photography. I love photography because instead of trying to project an image from my mind into reality, it requires me to notice the marvelous anomalies that surround me. I often take several photos of a person or an object to learn what my camera has to teach me. I never know what my final product will look like when I press the shutter button, but not knowing enables me to listen and learn. Oliver Wendell Holmes said, "A man may fulfill the object of his existence by asking a question he cannot answer and attempting a task he cannot achieve." That describes what it is to make art: asking a question that one cannot answer and attempting a task one cannot achieve. Art offers a similar experience to the audience by creating an opportunity to navigate ambiguity. To demonstrate how that works, I'd love to show you some of the brilliant artwork from just a few of the many talented and insightful artists sitting behind me. When I look at this untitled piece by Carla Grandi, I find myself disoriented, but happily so. Her approach to abstraction warmly invites me into a space of both newness and familiarity. It reminds me that it's only in a moment of uncertainty that I can experience true wonder. The bright colors and loose, curious shapes playfully find order in the confusion, revealing that there is hope in not knowing, because not knowing means that there could be new and better solutions if we are open-minded enough to look for them. Using poetry and metaphor, artists can cultivate a more open sense of meaning, allowing people from all walks of life to arrive at personalized conclusions. For example, when I look at Remedy by Peyton Moritzen, I find myself dwelling on the hole in the pottery that's been patched up with thread. I think about a human effort to heal, change, and reach for a hoped-for ideal. Nevertheless, Remedy doesn't tell the audience exactly what to think. Instead, it allows the meaning to be activated by whoever might be looking at it. Its restraint from certainty invites me on a quest for meaning, and the act of finding those answers makes the message much more impactful. Portrait of Kamakura Beach by Emily Hale provides another opportunity to engage with the unknown. In this installation piece, I can identify broken pottery, shards of glass, discarded traces of sea life. Ordinarily, I might not pause to contemplate these objects, but the artist's treatment of them prompts me to reevaluate my assessments. The forgotten fragments have been delicately sewn into tulle fabric, highlighting their beauty and making them visible from all angles. The detritus is revealed to be lovely, precious, and full of tender stories. What a gift it is to be invited to reconsider my once certain evaluations and reach a new understanding of value. I fully understand the allure of certainty. Like the other members of my graduating class, I'm standing before a blank canvas bigger than any I have faced before. I would be dishonest if I said I never wished for a quick and easy answer. Nevertheless, art has taught me that I can become more than I am if I collaborate with uncertainty instead of running from it. I'd like to invite all of you to join me in my effort to embrace and utilize art to resist the stifling illusion of certainty and artfully traverse the unknown. Thank you.